Yesterday was a very interesting day for NHL trades, so let's talk about it. We'll start with what many people would have considered the less high-profile trade, and that is Tanner Jeannot to the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm bringing this one up first because people are shocked by the return that Nashville got for this. Frank Seravalli said, and I quote, "Multiple NHL GMs are stunned by the return, like jaws on the floor," and they probably should be. Tanner Jeannot fetched, and I'm not kidding, almost an entire draft worth of picks. Specifically, the Preds got Cal Foote, a 2025 first, a 2024 second, a 2023 third, a 2023 fourth, and a 2023 fifth. So 5 picks in total plus Cal Foote. Tanner Jeannot is 25 years old. This is his second year in the league. He's seeing a pretty major decline in scoring. Just 15 points in 56 games this year. He was a half a point a game player last year, but he brings a lot of physicality. He's been playing most of the year on the second line for Nashville, and honestly, this is like the most Tampa Bay gearing up for a playoff run pickup ever. A gritty player who will add a lot of physicality, a little bit of scoring, and some energy. But really, that many picks for it? People just are shocked, and I am too. Now, to qualify that, the first is protected and is in 2025. So that's a player who will be breaking into the NHL in like 4 or 5 years. And Jeannot right now is on a really friendly contract. He's making $800,000, so that's really nice for the cap situation. Then he'll be an RFA they can re-sign, but I understand the Caps leveraging their future, but for this player, I don't really think it makes sense. Just adding this while editing, Frank Seravalli has stated he believes the Bolts are going to go long-term on Jeannot, and that the Preds and Jeannot were talking somewhere in the 6 years by $2 million range. So you lock up a good depth piece for a long time, but I also saw a really good post from Cap Friendly who pointed out that the NHL values a first, a second, a third as $6.3 million to $8.4 million when it comes to offer sheet valuations. All right, the other big trade which broke yesterday and is a bit more confusing is Timo Meier from the San Jose Sharks to the New Jersey Devils. That's also former Moosehead Timo Meier, by the way. This is a weird one where bits of the trade were slowly leaked out. There was some backpedaling. It seems like one of the players involved may have been injured, but the final trade is the following. New Jersey will be sending a 2023 first round pick, a conditional 2024 first rounder, Andreas Johnsson, and 3 prospects. The Devils will be getting Timo Meier, of course, Scott Harrington, and in return, 3 prospects. I'll be honest, I'm not very familiar with Johnsson, even though he plays in the Rangers division, or he did play. I do know he was placed on waivers at least once this year. The Devils are probably trading him for cap reasons because he did have a $3.4 million cap hit that ends this year. The other players, mostly prospects, some depth call-ups, but I mean, you also never know. Any of those guys could break out, but there's too many pieces for me to fully break down in today's video, and I honestly don't have the knowledge. Fans of the teams involved, please let me know what you think of any of these prospects. But the big thing here, obviously, is the 2023 first round pick and the conditionally protected 2024 first round pick. Plus, of course, the players. Scott Harrington is a second or third pair defenseman, probably third pair on New Jersey, while Timo Meier is a skilled right wing who's at nearly a point a game this year, and San Jose will be retaining half. Meier is also a responsible player on both ends of the ice, and I imagine he'll be playing on the second line for the Devils, a team which now is looking very scary offensively between Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Hischier, and I think this trade really puts into context just how weird the earlier one is. Either way, the East is absolutely loading up for the playoffs. I suspect that the Rangers will make the Kane deal happen almost certainly, but that's all I've got for you today. Let me know what you think of this video and the trades, of course, down below.